Hello everyone! Welcome back to Doc GILMAC Online Tutorial, Grade 7 Mathematics Tutorial. The topic I will be discussing for today's tutorial is all about traditional methods in measurements. Before discussing the traditional methods used in measurements, let's have first the history of measurement. Man has always developed some methods for weighing and measuring things regardless of what period of time we examine. History tells us that the early men used a measuring system for making weapons, building places to live in, and even in making clothing. In ancient times, an Egyptian carpenter could never misplace his ruler. It was attached to his body. Volume was measured by filling a container with seeds and then counting them. Stones were commonly used for determining the weight of heavy objects. Cubits. One of the first recorded unit of measurement. Noah supposedly built his ark 300 cubits long, 50 cubits wide, and 30 cubits high. It is the distance from the tip of the middle finger of the outstretched hand to the point of the elbow. It is approximately 19 inches. Cubit was used by the Egyptians for building the pyramids, 2750 BC. So as you can see here, the example of the cubits from the center of the finger, or middle finger I should say, up to the elbow. Span, or simply hand span. It is the distance from the tip of the little finger to the tip of the thumb of an outstretched hand. So as you can see here, this is simply the hand span. Palm. It is the distance across the base of the four fingers that form the palm. So as you can see here, so the distance across the base of the four fingers that form the palm. Digit. It is the thickness or width of the middle finger. The Romans used the idea of the digit in inventing the inch. According to the Romans, an inch was the thickness or the width of the thumb. Fathom. The measure from fingertip when your arms are stretched sideways as far as they will go. You sometimes see a rope or fabric measured in this way. The fathom was used by seamen to measure the depth of water so that boats would not run aground and be stranded. So as you can see, that's the example of the fathom. Overstretched hands. Pace. The pace is the measure of the distance from one step to another. This term was used by the Roman army to judge speed. The term is still used frequently during various types of foot races. Pace. So that's the example of the pace. Measure of the distance from one step to another. Foot. History believes that the foot was given its name from the human body part. The length of a human foot was measured from the heel to the tip of the big toe. So as you can see, that's our foot. Okay. Take note, the traditional methods by the early men was actually a way of developing the present systems of measurements we are using for today. In the next topic, I will be discussing to you the systems of measurements we are using for today. The English system and the SI measurement. Again, I would like to thank you for watching Doc GILMAC online tutorial. Stay safe everyone, and may God bless us all.